opinion.
For grit, bro.
LS swap? LQ swap?
On what?
I don't know, you gotta do it on something though.
Wait, someone asked that? What's the question?
That's the whole question.
This is another half of another day. Q&A, baby. Setting up the station.
Did you do any sweet gimbal shots of the spot?
Nah, I put the gimbal away because it was just too much.
You can still do some cinematics without the gimbal.
What was that? What was that sound effect you just did?
Just do a quick little pan.
What's up, guys? We gotta set this monitor up. Oh. All right, so right now, gonna be doing a Q&A. Maybe I should lift this monitor up so I don't look like I'm looking down. Gotta be looking at you guys. All right, let's readjust this.
Oh, that's good.
How we looking?
That was actually moving.
Are you ready? Oh, you got the Z in the shot?
Boy, you parts. All right.
Welcome to another Q&A.
Part 3.
We just posted on what is it even called? The community tab on YouTube.
Yeah. Community post.
Asked everybody, I'm just gonna turn that off.
Yeah.
Or did he just do that? Okay, welcome to another Q&A.
Number 3.
Number 3. We asked everybody on YouTube to ask us questions. And this is what we got. We got 36 questions, but I'm gonna skip through a couple of them because some of them are like 10-part questions and
That's a lot.
you don't get that much air.
You want to tell
offense.
the area that we're in right now?
We're in the shop. Again. and again and again.
This is our new remodeled Q&A spot.
Soon to be remodeled.
Yeah, we gotta get some banners.
Well, this is gonna end up being inside the office.
Yeah.
All right, what's question 1?
Let's skip all that.
He's ready. Okay. Well, the weight before and after of the 240Z.
Before,
Stock weight.
stock weight's like 2,500 pounds. A little bit under, like 24 or something.
Goal weight.
Goal weight's 1,800.
I'm guessing.
That was Tsunami 23.
I'm gonna guess 18, 16.
I'm gonna guess 1893.
Huh?
I think it's 1,800 flat.
Jake Ryan asks, what's planned for the 2002? And do you have an engine swap or anything in mind?
Fix the right bag on the 2002. I just need to take it off, which I just haven't had time to do. Send it to Airlift, and they can just put a new bag on it. Not gonna engine swap it, keep it stock. It's cool, it's a roller how it is. Probably cruise with it for summer, you know. Don't have many plans for it other than that.
These questions are inappropriate. You gonna skip that one too?
Yeah, we don't want to get demonetized.
Desert Eagle 0702 asks, roughly how much has been put into the 240Z?
I have no idea.
Squeaking on the wall.
I honestly don't know how much I put into it.
Guesstimate.
Probably around 30,000.
Well,
I don't
how
know.
much did you get the car for? We can do it like
I bought the car for $900.
So it's a $900 car.
That was like 10 years ago though, and it didn't run. The guy had no idea what he had. He got it for free from, well, some construction company or whatever that he ran. The people owed him money, so they gave him the car. It was all but
Well, there you go.
got the car for like nothing. I mean, I don't know. I put a lot of money in parts, so a whole lot.
That was a 2-part question. The second question is, do you have a car in mind for the next build?
I have a lot of ideas of like stuff.
Maybe E46,
LS swap.
maybe LQ swap.
We play rock, paper, scissors to see which one.
Well, if we, I don't know.
I really want to make like a F1 style Volkswagen Beetle. Formula One.
He's on some other shit.
Like an old Super Beetle.
Yeah, he's definitely on like A class. We still don't see.
Well, you could take that LS that you were talking about and get a T56 from a Corvette, because they're like pretty much the prop shafts drive shafts come right out of it, and they're super cheap.
Wait, what's happening right now? I zoned out.
I'm
I'm
just-
just questions, and you guys are on something else.
Don't worry about it.
Soon to.
Are we gonna answer what kind of carbon fiber do you use?
I don't even. I use different weights for different things. The lighter weight stuff's really nice for super complex parts, but anything big like a roof that you really want structural, use the highest weight you can.
Will the 240Z be at SEMA?
That'd be cool.
But probably not.
Actually, it could be if you guys want to pay for it to be entered.
Yeah,
always
we'll
down.
make a GoFundMe, get the 240Z. It's like $10,000 to enter SEMA with like a single car booth.
So
It's crazy.
let's do a question to a question. Would you guys support our GoFundMe if we wanted to get it to SEMA?
I feel like it'd be more if
Hey, just subscribe to our Patreon. Link's in the description. Come on.
That's it.
Do you
Yes.
have any background in photography or something like that? That's Hassan Abdu. I don't even know.
Sorry, bro.
I mean, I do wedding photography. I
Just
didn't go
started video editing when we started the channel.
Yeah, I never did video prior to this. I just did like a whole bunch of YouTube studies. Self-taught, self-made, you know, like a rap video.
One Dicky Cat asked, how did the shop come to be? Some background on how the boys got the shop and how you fit into their lives.
So I guess the
Are
first
we in a relationship?
Oh yeah, we are.
I guess the first two is for you. And
Our dad bought the building 35 years ago.
He's no longer.
Him and my mom, you know, and then we came about, and then we grew up,
brothers,
and then we just liked cars, so we ended up working here.
And I met them through,
Robert. You've seen Robert.
yeah, Robert
Okay,
and
cute clip of Robert.
and then Tyler, the sword swing slayer. So basically everything trickled down from meeting them at an Xbox One release for their little brother. I didn't even
We have
know.
another brother.
What?
I met them when they were buying the Xbox for David.
Yeah.
And basically met them, it's been like, what, 5-6 years, I guess. There you go, that's pretty much the gist.
Mr. Miyadi asks, what made you decide to get the cars you all have now? Xavier, we'll start with you.
I mean, I just like the S2000.
That can't be your only answer.
I mean,
I like
if you
it.
really, well, the real reason was I totaled 2 Integras, and I was like, I need an upgrade from that. I got S2000.
I can't
I couldn't
go
get
away
another
from
one.
the Honda
that's-
scene. So
I mean, that's really what it
Yeah.
was. And I just, S2000 and NSX.
my first car was a Honda too. It was also an Integra. So it's like Integra boy. Mine was like. Oh, good.
Are there pictures of that?
Somewhere, dude.
They're on Facebook, I thought. If we can
Yeah.
find a picture somewhere, it'll be all over.
Oh, I'll try. It's so sick. Blue with some spider webs.
Just think, this was like Fast and Furious 1, if the picture does show up on the screen.
Yeah.
Wait, no, what made you decide to get the cars you have now?
That I have now.
The Datsun, you
Datsun, I
told
just
that story.
loved the car, and I was looking for one for the longest time. I saw one on Speed Hunters, and that's like went from there.
The
The
Z4.
Z4, I had an E90 335. I really like the motor, but
You like the revisions made to the motor?
yeah. the early models of the N54 had a ton of problems, but so and I really like the look of the Z4, and I really was like planning on doing like a Z4 GT3 street car thing, which a couple other people are trying to do now, but now that I have it, I like it how it is. Just stock body, easy daily, it's fast, it's cute.
Can I change my answer?
No, you can't change your answer.
I guess the Z, I had that Z right there. And
We'll blow it up for
got
you if you
totaled,
can't
and I didn't want to have a car payment, and I didn't want to spend that much money on a car, so I was like, I'll just get a 350Z. I found that one in New York for $5,000 with 60,000 miles. So I was like,
And it's an HR.
I gotta go buy it. So we left. We went the next day, I think. Drove to New York. It's like a 4-hour drive, 4.5 hours. Bought it, brought it back, loved it. Basically the same thing as the 370. You can
Drifted.
barely tell the difference. It's also a cheaper car to drift and crash into a wall. The Lexus basically fell in my lap. It was in the back lot. Some guy we knew was selling it for cheap, and I figured might as well have another drift car for the channel. Something that they can practice in, maybe. If Tim wants to split the swap kit, hey, you guys comment below.
How many more questions?
There's a lot.
We've only gone through like
Calm
6.
down.
There's like 36.
11 minutes.
It's fine.
Who cares? Paul Wills asked, what's your best tip for someone looking to make carbon fiber panels for their ride?
Try a small part first and find out how annoying it is, and then don't do it. No, but yeah, for real. I mean, just start small. Don't waste a lot of materials on. Try like a gas door, something really easy, and then go from there. Watch a lot of YouTube videos.
Well, a gas
on
door
how
has to be hinged. That might not be the easiest.
gas door cover.
Yeah.
Or a door handle.
Okay, why go with the Honda engine for the 240 instead of something like the SR20? That was massive unicorn wang. These are questions that have been asked so many times.
F22 is an awesome motor, and I mean, why everyone like hates on it because it's a Honda, but it's like one of the best engines built, like period, for sure. You can boost them, stock block, stock head, and make like 600 horsepower.
I mean, it won't be a reliable 600. I'll say 500 reliable, which I will be attempting
Some
to do.
guy made like 7 on stock.
Well, no, you
everything,
can get them up there, but it's like how long?
Yeah, exactly. So a reliable 500 horsepower on stock, and just bolt on a nice turbo kit, some nice.
Little E85 up in there.
Yeah, exactly. Which you can't do with an SR. The top end will blow up. SRs are also everywhere. They make a swap kit for this car from McKinney Motorsports. I had an SR in this car, and then before I even had it running, I was like, hell no, get it out of here. That's it.
I mean, SRs aren't that reliable.
They're not very reliable, yeah.
You just turn up the boost
People are
on
gonna
stock
talk shit.
turbo and your days are numbered.
Yeah.
We're done with that question. Do not ask again. We're just refer to this video. That's what I'm going to tell everyone in the next Q&A. Okay, Caden R asked, what the hell happened to Greg's 370Z? Give the full story. That thing was sweet. It was. I was actually going to Virginia. I was in dead stop traffic, and on 70, if anyone knows what that is, Frederick, Maryland. And I looked in my rearview mirror, and this girl was going 70 miles an hour because that's the speed limit. And she, instead of trying to brake, she swerved, and she didn't make it into the shoulder before rear-ended me. So she smashed my quarter panel. My quarter panel was literally this far from going into my back. It was stabbing through the back of my seat, and my wheels were broken in half. Her wheel was like, her front right wheel was like in her passenger compartment of the car. And her dog passed away, and it was a very sad day. The dog got in the ambulance before I did.
That's messed up. Damn, that's messed up.
Hold on, get the dog. That guy, he's fine.
I was thinking about selling it anyway, though, and I got basically what I wanted to sell it for from the insurance company, so
It just took a while, though.
it's whatever. Yeah, it took like a year. Franco Patine asks, wondering if the 240 wheels are heavy. If your goal is racing, why those wheels?
Those wheels are actually extremely light. For a 17 by 12, I should weigh them, but for a 17 by 12, they're crazy light. A lot of 3-piece wheels are actually really, I mean, it depends on the face and everything like that, but RSs are really light. So they're a great racing wheel. That's why they were built in the first place, back in the 80s.
Brian Lucky asks, anything new coming with the S2000?
He's just like waiting.
Patiently awaiting. Yeah,
It's marinating in the garage.
it really is. But other than what, E85, probably a wing, couple cosmetic parts, just a little bit of aero. But the main focus right now is E85. I just have to buy injectors. Holding out because we got 2 other projects.
Yeah, we have the content. It's no rush.
Yeah.
Vibes.
Yeah, I just don't want to introduce my car because it's 2 other cars basically, and I just think it would be too much.
We don't want to get too distracted here, but
Yeah.
Once the Lexus is done, or
Yeah.
drivable, which might be the end of the
Well, I mean, that was a goal. I was waiting for the Lexus that way. Me and you can, or you and I
We'll do some collabs.
thanks for correcting yourself. Appreciate it.
for the grammar.
He also asks, what can power are you looking for in the 240Z?
Well, for right now, until probably winter time, it's gonna run an NA with the ITBs.
So same thing. I'm guessing
We already did this.
260.
We already did this.
No, 260 horsepower.
We already guessed this.
I forget.
I don't remember what we were doing, but we guessed this. Oh, when we first pulled the front clip off. We'll go back to that one. It's fine. But I'm probably around 250 to the wheels right now. But I'm gonna try to get around 500 maybe 400 when I boost it over the winter.
And he said, shout out to Brian Love.
Who's that?
I have no idea, but shout out to Brian Love.
Shout out, bro.
Sam asked, why are you putting those extremely wide wheels on the 240? Never mind. Philip Canet asked, LS swap? LQ swap? Hopefully coming soon. Ezekiel Wilmot asked, does your shop mostly do custom stuff? No. Normally we do like insurance jobs or customer jobs, like people just get into fender benders and we fix them.
Yeah.
That's
more mechanical stuff.
Yeah.
It's probably like
changes.
98% those types of jobs.
Yeah.
Then we get the random, like the Volvo we have in here and other stuff set by performance shops that are sending us for body work.
What's the next project after the Datsun? We basically answered that. I mean, we're probably the E46. If it's just if we have nothing else to work on and it's just sitting back there,
2002
we can
and
just.
E46.
Yeah, finish up the 2002, but that's not.
I mean, that'll be done before this is
It
done.
won't even be a series. But yeah, probably.
Bobby94 asked, do you plan on data recording in the 240Z? And if so, what system?
No.
I don't know if
Honestly.
you can really do too much behind data, can you?
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
I mean, you can also get standalone data logging and stuff like that. No, not really, because I mean, at this point, I don't know too much about it. Honestly, it might be too much stuff going on at one time. Get more used to taking it on the track and getting a lot of seat time in, and then I might look at it and be like, hey, I'm always running these same tracks. I wonder how braking or whatever is. Yeah. In the future, probably, but I haven't really looked into it that much. So.
Ryan Lowndes asks, would you ever build a traditional hot rod?
No.
I would say yes, but like the way that these projects are going and how many other projects I have in mind before that. Rami asks, what's the finish timeline for the 240Z? Also, what's next on the 2002?
240Z's got to be done by
End of
H2O at the latest.
I'm
So
guessing.
end of September?
I'm guessing like early August, mid-August.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Hopefully in time for our.
Ooh. August 4th. We got to meet.
Host.
Oh yeah, having a meet here at our shop, August 4th.
Yeah. I don't know why we like forgot to mention that.
Yeah, should have mentioned earlier.
August 4th, meet here at the shop. We'll put like the location and then all details and all that stuff later, but it's probably gonna be like 10:30 or 11 in the morning till like maybe.
The best way to actually keep up on that is probably following our Instagrams at the end of the video, because we probably don't want everyone on YouTube knowing where we are. We might do it a few days before the event, but if you plan to come from far away, I mean, just add us on Instagram, because Shane Willie asks, when is the quesadilla and strawberry milk vending machine getting installed?
Never.
If they made a vending machine, we would buy it, but maybe we'll just go get some frozen dinners for him. Whenever he wants to get a tummy ache. Or I don't know about the strawberry milk, we'll just get a cow and we'll put it up over there in the corner.
I just want to clarify. The quesadillas, I got sick because it was more so the grease, nothing else. Because them bitches was greasy. Just want to put that out. Because I eat quesadillas all the time, but it never happens.
What are the plans for the Datsun after it's finished, and will we see any of it?
It's more,
Expand.
enjoy the shop now is what I would say. Because once the cars are done, then it's like focusing footage on using the car. So you'll see it.
Dialing
being
it
used.
in. Yeah.
So if y'all like the build, enjoy it, but soon to come, the cars will always be around, just being used for what they were built for.
Wait, that was Francisco Gomez.
Gomez?
I think, nope, GA. I'd like, Hoop DJ asked, I'd like to know more about the day-to-day of the shop. You guys are busting ass after hours on cool projects. Can you tell us more about during business hours in an episode?
We'll do it behind the scenes.
Yeah, it'll definitely happen, and hopefully sometime in the near future, during business hours, will us be working in here. That is the main goal, to not have to work outside in the other areas of the shop that you haven't seen, that are filled with boring insurance jobs, Camrys, Hondas, not Hondas.
A lot of Priuses.
You
Civics.
gotta throw that Porsche in there in the truck. That'll be a good one.
He's a subscriber.
Well, I mean, that's just like a rebuild to stock.
It's still there.
It's the stuff that we do day to day. Yeah.
All right, Kid Dupree asked,
My man, Kid Dupree.
what's your favorite
What
sound
a
effect to
time.
use in an edit? Ooh, mine are the MGS alert and blow off valve.
I'm really,
The Metal Gear Solid one is nice.
I like the Mortal Kombat Liu Kang one. Because that shit is funny. Not that many came up yet, but I used it in the BMW video intro, and it will be coming around a lot more. I'm definitely using more Liu Kang.
I like anything Nintendo 64.
So yeah, I like the 64.
And that basically wraps it up. So we're gonna do this probably from now on. Just ask the question on YouTube.
Yeah, it makes it easier to just confine and like find the question.
Yeah,
instead of
rather than
back.
going through all the old videos now that they
Eight
get so many
videos.
comments.
So we read everything you guys say.
Unless it's a really funny one for some
Oh,
reason.
dude, it's a couple funny ones
tried
we
it.
just couldn't use because, like we said, it might get us in trouble. But
Oh yeah, you know who you are.
I choose B.
B.
To who
Option
you
B.
are.
B.
What was his name?
Alakazam.
Alex.
You guys can go look up his name. We can't say it or we could get demonetized. So.
But yeah, B.
But
All the way.
B every day.
Thank you guys for being an awesome support system. If you guys want to support us in any way, make sure you check out Patreon. Definitely have more merchandise coming. Just taking time to gather up designs.
Yeah, so we're working
shout out to
with-
Len Jammin.
Lynn.
He makes
you
some
know,
Put his name right.
Dude. Here. You're the best, bro. And yeah, he's helping us out. Got a lot more to
Awesome
come.
graphic designer. Is that all he is? He does a lot of
But he
stuff.
does a lot, but he's the man.
Yeah, bikes.
Yeah, you ride bikes. Thank you, kid, for supporting me with all the music. You are my brother.
Yeah.
You the man.
Making
That's
all that stuff
the guy to do all the music production. So I'm trying to keep everything tight with who supports us in the videos. But yeah, regardless, subscribe if you aren't already. Like, comment, stick around. Many more to come. You the best.
Peace. It's so hot.